Coming at you with another art stream. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. So today we're gonna try something a little different. Today what I have for you is a lot of fan art. So we're starting off with a Tyrion from Mass Effect. Basically, it's this guy is based off of a lot of Saren Arturius's early concept art from, I want to say, oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. Basically, from his earlier designs, when they wanted to make him less. Well, I mean, in the early concept days of Saren Arturius from Mass Effect 1, he was less military and more, how do I put this? He was more kind of like, I guess you'd call it,
So, it's your friend's birthday.
like, more of biotic than he ended up being in the game. So basically, older and more like he was falling apart until they went back and revamped his design. So and what we ended up with is Saren as we know him, with all the muscle and the armor. But this is basically, a lot of his original designs had him in really big, thick, dark robes, and taller and thinner and skinnier, and I think in some of them he even was using a cane. So and he had piercings, and I ended up using a lot of those designs when I was working with a lot of Turians. So, and I love drawing them that way. I love drawing piercings in their mandibles. I have a couple of Turian characters that I came up with that use that. So we're gonna go ahead and draw some of that today, and then maybe once we get a few more viewers in, I will get some recommendations for a few things. Feel free to suggest anything you'd like to see me draw. I'm also up for any questions you might have about the art process or any of the characters I'm working on, or even the program that I use. Right now, my stuff's being a bit glitchy. I've tried to fix it. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Some of the glitches are happening even when I'm not running the recording programs. So, or not running the recorder. So I don't know why it's happening, but it's happening, and hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed soon. Seriously, that's very annoying. What in the... Yeah, that's one of them. I don't know why that keeps happening. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but I've not had the best of luck, if I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't help that I'm not very technical. Seriously? Every time. Every goddamn time. There we go. That's better. So one of the techniques that you can do with Manga Studio 5 is you can lock the transparency of a layer to the one beneath it. So basically, I can draw anywhere on this layer, but it won't show up so long as the transparency is locked, except for on the layer beneath it. Which is good news, because if I want to draw shadows on just this layer, and I only want them to show up on this one, they'll only show up on this one. So I don't get colors bleeding into places where they shouldn't be bleeding into. Anyone watching? Am I still alone? I'm still alone. Well, that's depressing. Oh, well. What to talk about? So the guy I'm working on, his name is Dizol. Kind of a take off of another Turian that I came up with ages ago. Really stupid, just for RPs. I have a couple other things that I was working on that I will totally bring up and show once there's more people in the stream to talk to, because otherwise it's just not as fun. It's more of a see your guys' reaction kind of thing. No idea why it does that. That is so super weird. I spent like over half an hour trying to get that fixed, so I'm sorry guys, I have no idea why it keeps doing that. I'm hoping by the next time I stream I have that issue fixed. I think it's because since the last time I was on here, the OS X updated, and ever since it's done that, Manga Studio 5 likes to do this thing where it doesn't turn off, but all of a sudden it goes back to the dashboard for no apparent reason. So I'm not sure if that means I need to update my Manga Studio version or what. Not sure what's going on, but I will figure it out. I will, because this is annoying. Super, super annoying. Because as annoying as it is for you guys to like randomly get thrown back to that like infinite screen of death, it's more annoying for me because I'm in the middle of coloring and then out of nowhere my screen just splits off, and then I'm already in the movement of like la 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 la, and so all of a sudden my cursor is not at all anywhere where I need it to be, and I end up dragging things or clicking on things I did not mean to click on. Or is that on a different layer? It is on a different layer! Okay! Apparently I use different colors. Okay, who knew? It looks almost exactly the same. That's another reason why you put different things on different layers. I was a smarty when I drew this originally. Why? If anyone has any ideas about why this keeps happening, I'm all open. Please tell me. Help. I need help. So I'm gonna take a break for a second here just so I can see if I can drum up some people since there's no one here yet. I'm gonna see if I can't get some more people to show up so I'm not just sitting here babbling to myself. Because that's no fun. It is no fun at all. So we'll go on a little ad break and then I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello. Nice to see there's someone in the chat now. Hey. Hello, Firebird Longfellow. It's nice to see you. I'm glad I'm not alone anymore. It was lonely. Okay, so this is a Turian. Insanity is boring when it's yes, it is. This is true. Insanity is boring when it's just you. So this is a Turian, heavily based off of Sarah Narteris's early concept art. I have a couple other things that I'm working on. One particular that freaking Rob, in his ingenious suggestions, decided to suggest that I totally work on for the stream because he doesn't know me very well, apparently. Or at least not as well as he thinks he does. Wow. So I also have this for you guys. It's based off of one of our recent videos that we did called Computer Open That Door, which was about basically a Star Trek style ship going crazy, and you're the ship and it's your job to kill everyone on board. So thank you. It's an early sketch, so it's still really shaky. Everything is still really, really sketchy, but if I was gonna go in and clean it up, this is how I would do that. Make this blue, turn down the opacity, come up here. It's a cool game. I'm not sure what platform it's available on since I only played it at Rob's, but or Alchemy Prime's place, but and he was using this new thing on the computer, and I wasn't sure what it was. I was only half paying attention at the time. But the cool thing is that, if I get this down, in the game, you're playing the part of the rogue AI on the ship that came to life. Fun times! Fun times. And there's different ways you get to kill everybody. Why does it keep doing that? Jesus H. Christ! Oh, I hate it when it does that. I don't know. It's a new glitch. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. I've tried to figure out what's going on. It's not the recording program, because it happens even when I'm not recording. Like, even when I'm not streaming, I have no idea, like, what even is happening. It's just some new glitch my computer's decided it's going to have. Yeah, you do get to play HAL 9000. It's great. Please go watch the video if you want to preview what the game is actually like, if my description is not in any way good enough.
It's 21 hours.
So it's like your HAL 9000 on a Federation starship, because everyone's in red, blue, and yellow. Seriously, what in the F? So it's a neat game, and it definitely tickled my Star Trek fan boner. Because I recently finished Exterminate the Red Shirts. They are not. That's not true! Scotty wears a red shirt and he's crucial to the plot. Bleh. Bleh. I say go for the captain first. That makes your job so much easier. And honestly, if I was in Star Trek, I'd probably want to be in engineering or the science division. And they are, like, always the ones that end up dying. Or the science ones are always the ones that, like, get hit on or in trouble, I've noticed. I think there was also one character who was a red shirt in, I think it was the episode with Khan, who was like a historical professor or something, but she was not in Science Blues, and giant clicking sound. And I think she was in red. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she was in red. It's been a while since I watched the episode. I kind of, like, tried to speed through the original series. Although I ended up liking it far more than I thought I was going to, because I'm like, oh, it's so old. And I really, like, kind of don't like Shatner. And I kind of grew up with my mom, who was so anti-Star Trek, so I'm like, I don't know, this will make me even more of a nerd. But, I mean, I ended up watching it. It was so good. And I'm like, this is diverse even by today's standards. What the hell? I think one of my favorite episodes was, these aliens were threatened to take, they took over the Enterprise, and they threatened to kill 2 crew members to get Kirk to, cooperate, and they did it by turning them into stone, and, like, indecipherable, and I thought for sure they were gonna kill off the black guy, but instead they killed off the chick, and I was like... And I was like, damn, this is like the 60s. I thought for sure they'd kill off black dude before they kill off the white woman. Like, that shows me what I know. Apparently they were more forward-thinking back in the 60s. Who knew? I mean, not really. But, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of stunned me with, like, I don't know, with, like, my preconceptions for how TV is today and how it so wasn't like that back in the 60s, 70s, whenever Star Trek was. Yeah. So I was originally going to draw both Rob's and my characters that I designed for the art for the channel. But Rob's freaking character is a huge, gigantic, complex to draw robot, and I was like, that's not good for, like, silly little one-shot drawings, so I'm gonna draw him the way he really looks. Or at least in my crazy-ass style I am. So that's what we get here, is Rob and an idealized version of myself, because my tits aren't that tiny. I wish they were, but they're not. So this is generally how I go about making a very... No, there's nothing wrong with them. I just, my own are kind of, I'm bigendered, so for me, it's kind of disorientating to look down and have ginormous breasts. And it's very painful most days, because they're very large, and it's very uncomfortable. So I would like them to be smaller. I would normally agree, but they're mine, and they're on my chest, and I would like them to be smaller. I would like to be more androgynous looking, because that's how I feel. Some days I'm a dude, and it gets really awkward to be a dude with breasts, really large, enormous tracts of land. So, yeah, it's just weird, and I, eventually the plan is to chop them off anyway, because my mom had breast cancer. And, I mean, I'm not really at risk for it, but, I don't want to take the chance, so either way, it's more for my comfort than anything else. It's my body, I can do what I want with it. I think about the way I wanted it to, but oh well. The song, I mean, not the art. The art is coming along great. This is actually turning out to be a much easier, like, quick sketch thing than I thought it was going to be. If Robert ever gets on the stream, this is going to be hilarious. Well, I mean, that is the best way to, like, deal with it, because my mom went through chemo, and God, chemo sucked ass. Like, makes you not like garlic and onions. Chemo sucks. And she still had to have her, she still had to have the surgery, so, I mean, it's not like she's gonna have more kids, so, or I'm pretty sure she doesn't want any more kids. But I don't think it's a real big problem. I mean, I really don't see a problem with it. I mean, if it saves a person's life, that's more important than a couple of basically what amounts to lumps of fat on your chest. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cancer sucks and fuck cancer, but titties aren't that important. I mean, they're important, but they're not that important. Yeah. There we go. Because those skirts have that weird, like, thing where they cut over. Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, it's less meat and more fat. I think there's actually this, oh god, this one song that just cracks me up, and it's these, women with big boobs singing about how their breasts are just large sacks of yellow fat, and it cracks me up every time. So I'm like, I understand that feel. Oh, come on. Cooperate, Limes. Yes? I mean, not to the end, but yes. Like, I never got to the part where, Aronson... God damn it. Gave birth to the kids that Crichton knocked her up with, or the alternate Crichton knocked her up with, or whatever Crichton knocked her up with. Crichton! Oh, such a good series. I love Claudia Black. She's fantastic. And I'm trying to remember the actor's name for Crichton, because he was fantastic too, and I've seen him in stuff since then, and he's still great. What did you do? Oh, and to think that was like a Jim Henson project. Like, when I found out, I was like, that's Jim Henson, what? That's awesome. And Farscape, in a way, it kind of feels like a mixture between Serenity and Star Trek. Like, it's such a great show. I'm a little sad I never actually got to see it when it was actually... What? When it was actually playing on TV. A little sad. Hello! Welcome to the stream. So what I'm drawing today is basically a comedic take on the video that we did for Computer Open That Door, which was kind of loosely based off of Star Trek, where you play a rogue AI that controls the ship, and it's your job to kill off the entire crew. So this is kind of my comedic take of what was going on behind the scenes. I mean, not really, but still. I mean, this is kind of like what goes on every day at APG. Is I cause a ruckus, and Rob tries to blame me for it. Like he should, because it was probably my fault. Time for murder. Yeah, pretty much. I always opt for the murder option. So much with the murder. That's a giant cannon that I drew. Can you tell I'm not very good at drawing weapons? Because I can tell. I'm not so good with the weapons. I'm good with the crazy expressions, though. Whee! Yep. There we go. So right now what I'm doing is doing the line art over the basic sketch, which is in blue, so that it looks more, well, polished and clean. You can actually tell what's going on instead of just a vague impression. God damn it! I will figure out what the frick is making that glitch, and I will fix it, I swear to God! After I beat something into submission. The channel does, and feel free to support us there. Right now, that's the only Patreon I have set up. I do not have a personal Patreon yet. I'm working on it. I'm very distracted by my actual job, which I love, and I'm not allowed to talk about because reasons. Called a non-disclosure agreement. Multiple non-disclosure agreements. God damn it! Oh, that's annoying. To infinity. Yeah. Oh god, because this is the only way I can really record Manga Studio, and show everything that I'm doing. But I don't know what it is. I've got some weird glitch where every time I'm working on Manga Studio, the damn thing glitches back to the desktop, and it's frustrating as all hell. It's a feature, not a glitch. Shut up! It is not a feature. I never had this problem before I updated. This is why I should never update. Damn it. I'm also taking suggestions if you guys want to give me ideas for anything to draw on the stream. So if there's anything you'd like to see me draw, now's the time to ask for it. Dwarf working in his forge? No one ever draws a dwarf working in a forge. I feel like that's not true. I feel like that's categorically not true. I feel like I've seen drawings of dwarves in forges before. Draw weapons. No! I'm really shit at that! Why do you gotta ask for weapons? Oh god. I mean, I could try. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try drawing a weapon. Save. New. Oh lord, okay. Where's my freaking reference table? There it is! I'm gonna go get my dagger. I call it my reference section, but all it really is the weapons corner. Because ever since I moved into this new room, I was able to finally display the various sharp objects that I've collected over the years. Actually, most of these are gifts, which is hilarious to me. That's right, I am! I am heavily armed. I think, let's see, okay. There's the wakizashi I brought back from Japan. There's the antique Gustave Rapier that I bought before I went to San Francisco with its matching dueling dagger. I have my pair of scissors that look more like a dagger. And then I have my actual dagger that is in the shape of a freaking dragon, which I'm about to draw because I hate myself. Oh, God bless you. Wakizashi. Basically, it's a short sword. It's like the companion to a katana. I bought it at the Thunder Gates in Japan when I went as an exchange student back in middle school. Doobly-doo. feel like I didn't give myself enough room here. Oh, God damn it! It was a student exchange program. I had a student stay with me for 10 days, and I stayed with her family for 10 days. That's what happened. It was cool. They bought me a yukata, even though I said I would pay for it. Don't ever tell a family you're staying with that you want something, because hands down, they will buy it. Like, no matter how expensive it is. Like, I didn't even think I, like, said that I wanted it. I just said, like, my mom gave me some money to buy yukata as a souvenir while I was here, and the next thing I know, they freaking, like, distract me, buy it for me, and then bring me to a tailor and have it tailored to fit. It was weird and awesome, and I love them, and I miss them, and they still sent me, and they sent me a Christmas card, like, a couple years ago, and I was like, I miss them, I should have kept in touch. I still see my my host student Fuzuki on Facebook. I miss her. I miss my host mother. She was fantastic. It was so funny because I was like the one student that learned the most Japanese before we went. And I got the family that spoke fluent English. Like, they lived in California for 2 years. I cracked up. I was like, what? Notification from Tumblr. Somebody's getting busy. By somebody, I mean me. Gets asked to draw a weapon, and I'm technically drawing a weapon. This is, this dagger that I have that's, like, covered in dragons. That I think my mom got from this, like, local sword shop. I didn't even ask for this one, which is hilarious. I got it for Christmas. Like, there's a couple of things that I never asked for. My mom just got me. Ready for business. Yeah. Like, she bought me this dagger, and then she bought me, this dragon skull. Which I'm just like, I know I like dragons, and I know I like skulls, but I don't have a collection of skulls. That's what makes this weird. Except now I do have a very small collection of skulls. I'm working my way up for more, because I like skulls. Halloween is a great time for me. Dovahkiin. Okay, so I did play Skyrim, and I had so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun. Like, for real. And I'm hoping eventually we'll get to actually do that in on the show. I'm hoping we'll get to do it, because that'll be all kinds of fun for me. You know, hopefully we'll get to do it around the same time we get to do Mass Effect. I'm going to get Robert to finish Mass Effect, like, one of these days. I swear to God. I will get him to finish it. That, and I will get to finish Dragon Age, which I think we've stopped playing out of frustration of video problems. Okay, any other weapons you'd like to see me draw? Not guns. I don't have any references for guns. Please no guns. Please no guns. Oh god, I think I've been drawing, like, I have stuff, like, still saved from, like, elementary school, where I just basically did doodles, but, like, I think I've been drawing, like, comics and fun stuff like that since high school, and I knew I wanted to get into creating comics, like, just after high school, so, and I only really got, like, I want to say good, but decent, like, a couple years ago. You know, it's just, you gotta practice and you know, you make improvements every day. I know that having references is all very helpful, and I'm still not so great at drawing a few things, like guns, for instance. I'm still shit at drawing guns. I'm getting better, still not totally there, but getting better. There's a curlicue there. Safe search that. What if it's a sword? And I love Ruby. I'm gonna be honest. I've done like some fan art of it because I really love the idea so much. I'm really sad that the original creator passed away, but it's still good. I haven't seen the latest season though. I've been a little busy catching up on Star Trek, amongst other things. Like, I don't know if I've said it before, but no, I have. I've definitely said it before, especially on the channel. But I love the show Lucifer, just because it's two things I love together. It's mythology and 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 murder mysteries all in one, which is like my jam. I love murder mysteries. I love it even more when they're funny, when they don't take themselves so seriously. Like my mom got me addicted to the Janet Ivanovich series, which, oh god, it's so ridiculous, but it cracks me up. There's a freaking ex-hooker named Lula who just wears spandex like all the time and is freaking hilarious, and the main character's like stringing on like two different guys. It's pretty awesome. I kind of love it. I feel like I'm adding more embellishments, but really I'm not. I'm actually like leaving a bunch out. This is such an overcomplicated dagger hilt. Like, for real, what the F? I'm bullshitting a lot of details here, despite having the reference material right next to me. Like, I think another part of getting better at drawing that really I've noticed is just you have to stop taking yourself so seriously and just, you know, you have to understand that, like, eventually, you know, you will get better, because I've gotten better even within the last 2 months for things that I thought I was awful at before. So it really is just like anything else, you know, when with more practice you get better at it. Although I say that knowing that I'm like one of those people that's like a jack of all trades. I never really master any one thing, but I get like kind of good at a lot of things. Which I actually think is better than just only having one thing that you're good at. I didn't even draw the other last part of the hilt. Although it's really funny because this wing part right over there, I sliced my foot on that, like, not even a day after I got it. Let's just say shit got real, the opening theme song for shit. Okay, so I've only seen seasons 1 and 2. But I don't know, I'm torn because I love, oh god. I can't, this is really awful because I'm so shit with names, but, whoever the gladiatorial chick is with the red hair, I love her. I'm automatically biased. I love redhead characters, but I do love her so much. Pyrrha! I love Pyrrha! Pyrrha is fantastic. And I love, Yang. Yang is awesome. And those, I think, are my favorites so far. Alright, so I drew a dagger. Dagger, yay. I do like Nora. Nora is funny, but I have problems with characters that are just nothing but comedic relief, which is all I've seen really of her so far, so I mean, I guess I could draw the actual blade part. Let's see. If I was going to draw the actual blade,
It's 21:30.
Thank you, computer. Like, this is such a shitty dagger. I would, like, never actually use this to try to stab someone. Because, I mean, first of all, it's freaking huge and heavy. And then second of all, despite the fact that it's just, like, it's pretty sharp, there is just no effing way this could be in any way useful. I do love designing, like, different kinds of weapons, though. Like, I don't know. Open. Desktop. Artwork. Bad Clover. Webcomic. Finished pages. The Devouring. Page 1. So, one of the most important characters in my webcomic has this weapon that literally lives inside of her and comes out, and it's got its own sentience, and I have been working so long and so hard on a design for this effing weapon until I finally decided that I was going to make it basically out of bone, and I was going to make it, like, come out of her arm because I needed it to be, like, as creepy as possible. So, and it takes different shapes, so finally I get to, like, make it whatever I want. But, I mean, when it comes out, it looks kind of like a whip, or, you know, but, like, someone's spine. So, it kind of looks like, nope. You know, it kind of looks like a whip made out of someone's spine at first, but then, like, it'll change into, like, whatever it feels like becoming. Like, I think I've got plans for it to turn into a gun. I have plans for it to be an actual scythe. I have plans for it to turn into a dagger or sword and an axe. Like, I have it turned into lots of nasty things, but my favorite one is, like, when it stays kind of in its natural form and it gets this, like, droopy, creepy blade stuff that just drips off of it. So instead of, like, coming out and getting bigger, it just gets longer and more, like, and thinner and more like dangling blades. So you'll get these claws that come off of it, like that, and are just made out of solid crystal bone. So, which is one of my, like, I love creating things that are creepy like that. Like, I really wanted to, like, outdo myself with how, like, creepy I could make it. I wanted it to be as creepy as possible. Do not save. Basically. So, any more suggestions, guys? Or otherwise, I'm going to go back to working on this for a bit. Just so I can post it on the channel for Robert to see when he gets back from being busy. This is what happens when he doesn't monitor what I'm doing. I should never be left unsupervised. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like a ferret. I will get into your underwear drawer. Not for sexy reasons. Mostly because I just wanna... make myself as much of a pain in the ass as possible. Did we lose, did we use WR John? Or, I'm sorry, whatever his name is? I think we did. Well, that's no fun. Underwater gnome from South Park. Did they have underwater gnomes in South Park? Did I miss an episode? I thought I'd seen them all. I'm concerned. He's here! Ah, homework. I remember the days of homework. I don't have to do them anymore. I'm one of the few on the channel who went to college, got her degree, and decided, I'm done! I don't need any more. The bachelor's is fine. I don't even care that it's from an art school. I'm good. Graduate school? What's graduate school? It is math and angles. You know what's hilarious? For for math credit, I got to take physics, and we did all of like 3 equations. Art school, yay! Physics was fun. I can barely see sunlight. I never see sunlight, but that's just because I'm a pale ginger vampire. Tea. You know what else I took for math and science credit? I took astronomy and learned about space and how it's gonna kill us all. These are the things I got to do at art school. Hey, fellow ginger! That's awesome! I did not build rockets or trebuchets. I did do that at science camp when I was like 10. I loved science camp. It started my unnatural obsession with things scaly and crawly. My mom rued the day she sent me there. It was her idea, too. It wasn't even my idea. I didn't even beg to go. She just sent me, and she was like, this was a mistake. They taught me how to make my own ice cream, which has never turned out well for her. And they taught me about bugs and sharks, which again, no one is thankful for that I ever learned. I once talked for like 2 hours on a drive down to San Diego with my aunt about nothing but sharks, and she was just like, I can't do this anymore. Someone else is gonna have to take this child home. And she thought, like, and she and she thought that was bad until later in life when I realized her husband was just as nerdy as I am. And so now he and I will talk Pokemon Go and cows are more dangerous, that and pigs. The Midwest. I'm not actually exactly next to the coast. We're actually closer to the desert out here. But, so I actually, like, love, snakes now way more than I love sharks, although I still love my sharkies. I like a lot of things that are cold-blooded, if I'm gonna be honest. I have, like, a real weakness for cold-blooded things. I really wanted a pet snake in middle school. I had to settle for a pet bearded dragon, who I loved, and who died last year. It was very sad. Although, she lived 13 years, so that's a pretty long life for a bearded dragon. And I couldn't, like, have a lizard now anyway, because my dog is just really obsessed with eating them. Alert the media. I'm a snake person, actually. Let's be honest. I am a snake person. Like, lizards are like my second option. My first is snakes. I love snakes. I love my little newt-newts with their little newt-newt noses and their cutie little faces. I really want a ball python. They're just so tiny and adorable with their little dude's noses and their little upturned faces, and they curl into balls, which is so cute and adorable. I don't even mean to do that. I swear to God. It's just a natural, I have an overbite, so it just kind of naturally happens. It used to be a lot worse because, I had this gap in my teeth for the longest time. Like, when Robert first met me, I had braces back in middle school, because I had some shitty teeth. I mean, not awfully shitty, but pretty shitty. Like, I had a gap, and a chipped tooth. Well, I still have the chipped tooth. It didn't go away. I like things that can, like, roll into balls. We're not actually, ferrets are actually illegal pets here in California. Believe it or not, you're not legally allowed to have them. Like, not even with a permit. I guess they're worried about, like, them infringing on the natural habitats or something, which is hilarious because, like, we have wild burros here that are not native, like, originally. It's not like, like, they were here back in the Stone Age. We brought them here. Burros, by the way, are just wild donkeys. They're wild asses. Ass. They like to, eat the grass on my front lawn. My mom finds them very annoying. I think they're okay. I've named a few of them. My mom actually lost a tooth the other day, which freaked me the fuck out because I have nightmares about losing my teeth. Florida is weird. Hello, LP. I remember you from earlier. Hello, Tumblr friend. I'm drawing humans for once and not Turians, which is new for me. LP knows me for drawing Turians. Lots and lots of Turians. This time, I'm drawing for an entirely different sci-fi series. Yay. It's different and fantastic, and I love it to pieces. Yes, I do. Just gonna clean up those lines just like that. Yay! And zoom out. And that's what we're working with. This is actually based off of one of those draw your squad dealies. It's a meme. Not sure if you guys are familiar with it. It's basically where he's a weird. And it's basically a meme where there's this like blank pose, and they challenge you to draw your characters or your people in that pose. Oh no. I mean, basically. Old man Robert. I say that and he's younger than I am. By like 6 months. Not really. I think it's more like 3 months, but still. It's some number of months that he is younger than me. And I still call him Old Man Robert sometimes. Just to be a jerk. We've known each other for forever. Although not so long as Chili and I have known each other. Chili and I have known each other since elementary school. Like, we have stories. Awful stories about one another. Hers are probably more entertaining about it than mine are. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't feel like I had that many entertaining stories about Ivana, just because we weren't, like, very good friends until after I came back from college. Like, up until that point, we were just kind of like, that's a friend who is also a friend of my friends. And we're kind of friends because we've been in the same circles for forever. But it's not like we're like really friendly friends. Like, she kept inviting me to her birthday party, so I kept inviting her to mine. Like, that kind of friend kind of relationship. You know, because kids don't really know, like, what they're doing, like, friend-wise for a while. At least not girls, anyway. God, I was awkward as a child. I giggle a lot, man. Okay? I giggle all the time. Mostly embarrassing. They're mostly embarrassing. I have, like, very few racy stories, and most of them I refuse to tell because they're a little traumatizing. For me. Like, they traumatized me. So, no one gets to hear them. I do have some pretty funny stories, though. Like, oh, God. Alright, so my grandfather, who passed away a couple years ago, but, he was, like, really sharp way up till the end, even when he was on the oxygen tank. Because he smoked, like, every day of his life. Like, at least half a pack, if not more. And, well, yeah, they're not illegal in California, but, oh, Austria. Well, shit. Fucking Austria, man. Here in California, it's illegal to own a ferret. But not illegal to own a snake. And I knew somebody that once owned an alligator. And they had this fake alligator that looked exactly like it. So it was like a toy fake alligator that looked just like the real one. And they used to throw the fake alligator into their pool at parties. And there was one time my cousin went over to go because they were watching their house for them, and they went over to basically go spend some time in their pool, and they bumped into what they thought was the fake alligator toy, and then they noticed it move, and they they got out of the pool like really, really fast. Because, yeah. I don't think they agreed to ever watch that particular house ever again. Which is a shame because I would have liked to have seen an alligator. Florida is weird. No, that wasn't in Florida, man. That was in California. Like, that happened here. Like, somebody had a pet alligator in California and let it swim in their pool. These are the weird shit. This is the weird shit that happens here, man. Like, not even in LA. Like, this is Riverside County. We're basically in the ghetto. we're closer to the desert, but we're like foothills area. It's weird. I get roadrunners and coyotes and wild donkeys. And one time there was a rattlesnake in my backyard that was half dead, and I was just like, fuck it, I don't have time for this, so I picked it up with a stick and threw it over the fence. I've actually been stalked by coyotes. Or, well, not stalked. I saw one walk down the street once while I was talking to my friend in the front yard, and I was like, you should get in your car, and I should get back in the house. Like, cats and small dogs go missing around here. My mom and I always had the same reaction. We're just like, that animal's dead. Hands down, a coyote got it. And if not a coyote, then a mountain lion. And if not the mountain lion, then probably one of the owls, or maybe a hawk. Or the bobcat. My mom keeps running into these bobcats. Everything in America is weird. I'm gonna be honest, it is. Bye! Oh, hello! Lego my ego? That is an awesome name. Thank you for hanging out with us, WR. I enjoyed hanging out with you too. Alright, I'm going to take a very short ad break, guys, and then I will be right back to hang out with you guys, okay? Mostly because I have to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna, oh crap. When did that happen? How long have you guys just been staring at an awkwardly placed screen? Alright, I will be back in a few minutes after this ad break. Yay! Okay, I think we're back now. Yay. So, let's check in the chat. Break into infinity. Yeah, that'll happen. Mom is back. Is that what you're gonna call me now, Mom? Wait, Lego my ego. You're not. That's not. That's not Jarvis, is it? Better not be Jarvis. I swear to God. That better not be my internet child. No, not my mother. Yes, mommy. Wait, I'm not. I'm her internet dad, not her internet mom. Okay. Okay. Thank God. She's supposed to be at work. My Jarvis. My internet child. I noticed a problem, but the problem is now gone. Yay. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, weird animal shit? Weird animal shit. Oh, I know. We get coveys of quail out here. Which, I don't know why, but apparently that's weird to some people. Stranger Things. She's got the night shift. Yeah, she's got the night shift at McDonald's. So, that would be why. Yes, I have seen Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. I watched it the whole way through because I got my mom addicted and she is a worse binger than I am. Like, I can watch 4 or 5 episodes in a day, but my mom will sit down and watch the entire series. Like, from start to beginning in one day. There is no competing with my mother. Yeah, my poor child. She has a lot of, like, health and back issues, too, so, like, I need her to get a better job, but there's not a lot out here in California, and shit is expensive, man. Shit is expensive. We have, like, one of the highest, like, cost of living in the entire United States, I think. Like, our housing is super ridiculously expensive. It's why I still live at home. Although I'm in a new room. I'm in a new room! But I still live with my mother. Because everything is super fucking expensive. Watching too much of the telly. Okay, that's better. Much better. Okay, so, for new person, this is a quick doodle that I proceeded to spend way too much time on. Rob and myself, basically behind the scenes of one of our latest videos called Computer Open That Door, where we knew better cause like the Midwest. Yeah, but how's the LGBT dating scene out there? Not so great, I think. Also, I hear there's lots of corn. True. I bet they're better than America, though, I'm gonna be honest. Austria probably has a better standard of living. Corn's good. I don't know. Like, I like corn, but I like baby corn better. Like, you know, in Asian dishes. I like food with I like a lot of variety of food.
It's
I'm gonna be
22
honest.
hours.
Yes, thank you, computer. That is my computer that is always reminding me of the time. There we go. That's better. So this is Rob, probably in Captain Yellow's, as we play Computer Open That Door, where I like to stir shit up. Guys are so interactive. Thank you, Grass Cheese! Oh, hey, the Amish! I visited Amish country once. Okay, so, yeah. So, this is, like, behind-the-scenes stuff for, Computer Open That Door, which is a game that we recently played where you play as the AI, the rogue AI, that controls a Star Trek-style ship. And your job is to kill the crew, who are all in red, blue, and gold, just like Star Trek. So it was requested by Rob that I draw something having to do with Star Trek or video related, so I decided to draw myself basically aiming a cannon at Rob's head. It's kind of based off a draw your squad meme, which I have a shit ton of those saved because I love the poses so much. They crack me up. And they're just great pose reference, if I'm going to be honest. So there's that. But then also, what I have for you guys is I have this that I've been working on for forever. And this is a Turian from Mass Effect, and the design is based off of the early concept art for Mass Effect 1's main villain, Saren Arturius. With all old people, pretty much. That I just started shading. So I have all of the base colors down. This is normally how I do things, is I'll have the line art on one layer, so that's the line art. And then I have all of the different colors on different layers, and then I start with, like, whichever layer there is the most color of. Trying to diss my grandma. So, like I said, this is based off of a lot of Saren Arturius' early concept art, which was all robes, and basically he looked a lot older, and he walked with it, and they had him with a cane, and some of his early concept art had him with piercings, which I really loved the early concept art for Saren, because like, it was such a unique design in comparison to all the other Turians, and I can see why they went with the design they did, because, I mean, if you're going to match up Shepard, who is who's a Marine, you kind of have to, like, put them up against someone who's like them, but who went bad, because that's exactly what Saren is. Saren is like Shepard, but one Spectre that's been corrupted. So I can understand why they went the direction they did, but I always really loved the way Saren's initial concept art looked. So I've used it in several designs for a couple of Turians that I've drawn / created that I just have a lot of fun with. So this is normally how I do my base shading, and then I go in with my gradient tool later for some deeper shadows and that kind of thing. I will also take any requests for drawing stuff. He got the chunky arm. He did get the chunky arm. Okay, I live in Southern California. I live 2 hours drive out of LA. Technically, the drive is shorter than that, but no one ever makes that drive in less than 2 hours unless you're driving at like 2, 3 in the morning, which I've done before. But still. Oh! So you were the one who sent the package! We're still waiting on it. We were like, wow, this package is taking a while to get here. Yeah, we live in Southern California, and we're actually closer to Palm Springs than we are to LA. And we're 2 hours out of San Diego and like 2 hours out of freaking LA, which is fine by me because I'm not the biggest fan of LA, if I'm going to be honest. Yes, the bottom part. A toothbrush. Is it a toothbrush? I'm very concerned now. I'm the wee little lady. Aww. That's adorable. Wee little ladies are adorable. Mostly I say that because I'm kind of a wee little old lady. Wee little lady. I'm not old. I'm not that old. Not yet. Oh, Jesus. No. Spectre of death. Go away. So I've been working on this for shits and giggles and fun. If it vibrates, return it. I've also been working on something else that I actually drew just today that I wanted to show you guys. It's from my webcomic. This is Ms. Liberty. She otherwise known as Olympus. I based a lot of her design off of traditional, well, not really traditional, but like new African fashion and couture out of Nigeria and Botswana and Ghana. Mostly because I watched this Vice documentary on the fashion scene in Ghana, and I have no idea how that saying got started. But it was on the fashion scene in Ghana, and I was so impressed by the passion and just how beautiful the fashion looked, which is funny coming from me because I know very little and I kind of hate fashion, so I tend not to pay attention to it. But that's where a lot of her character design came from. Definitely not where her character behavior came from, but that's where I definitely got a lot of her outfits and the costumes I put her in. And this is no and this is an example of that. Like eventually when I finish coloring this, I'm gonna put in some patterns, and this is based off of a design from a Nigerian fashion designer. Because Ms. Liberty is very high fashion. And she's like Michelle Obama, who wears lots of designs from African fashion designers. Have you seen the one of the fashion designer that made clothes disintegrate in water? I have not. That is interesting, though. Fashion is weird. Like, I'm just gonna put this out there. Fashion is weird to me. I don't really get it. Like, I have a lot of respect for it. Sometimes. Other times not so much, but I have a lot of respect for it, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird for me, and I really wanted to bring up this one so that I could show you guys how I put in the base colors. So normally I create a new layer and I put it beneath the line art, and then I go over here to my to my palette. There we go. Thank you, brain. And the cool thing about Manga Studio is it has these different color palettes that you can pick from, or you can pick from the color wheel like normal. You can pick your color and then adjust the shade and the light and that kind of thing. But I tend to prefer this one because it keeps me in line with what color I've actually picked. So I'm not like constantly going back and figuring out what the F I just did. And Ms. Liberty is one of the few characters I can actually like go crazy on the colors that she's wearing, because I have the hardest time doing that with other characters because I tend to do really crazy hair colors or eye colors, and I hate it when that stuff clashes with what people are wearing. Weird bastard, I feel bad for the models. Yeah, but that's kind of their job, you know? Like, it's hard to feel bad for someone when you know they've signed up and they know what they're getting into. Like, because I'm sure they told them ahead of time that that was what's gonna happen. Favorite color combo. I do like Nora's pink and green. I'm gonna be honest. I really do like that design. But I love the way that it is on, is his name Ren? The Nora's partner who uses the guns. I love his, like, character design and how it's, like, pink and green to match Nora. I love that color scheme. I also like red and gold. So, like I said, I really like Pyrrha. But I like Norris. God damn it! Why? Why does it do that? Oh my god, that is the most annoying thing. Ren, his name is Ren. Okay, good, I got it right. I'm always like, I'm so shit at names. Like, really, honest to God. Like, Yvonne used to get so mad at me because I would, like, fuck up her, I would like call her Jenny, who's another friend of ours, and she used to get so shit mad. She'd be like, Megan, Jenny's not here. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Or I used to call Robert Nick, who is another friend of ours. Like, I'm just really awful with names. I think I get it from my mom. And Achilles. Oh, that's cool. See, I don't know those little details about Ruby. I just think it's a neat and pretty show. I think one of my favorite color schemes, though, is like whites, like a really light silver color mixed with a really light blue. That's one of my favorite color combinations. I've used it in a lot of stuff. I actually have a scarf pattern that, because I knit, by the way, because might as well be an old lady forever. I knit, and I have this one pattern that I did with this really pretty silver yarn and this like white blue yarn, and it's really pretty and I love it. And it creates this really nice effect that's almost like starlight. Because starlight is just kind of like, at least when I think of it, I think of like this like silvery blue. More than I do like yellow or red or golds. And I know that's like the traditional, like, when people think of starlight, that's what they think of. But I always think of like this silvery blue kind of thing going on. Because I don't know why, but I think yellow when I think of the moon. Probably just because around here it's yellow a lot. We get these like weird auroras, or because the sky is so smoggy here, like we have the worst air quality. For real. Particularly my town. My town in particular, some really shitty air quality. And lots of smog, and it kind of turns the moon yellow. So I just think of the moon as yellow. Gender bender team. Well, I know that, God damn it! I know that Ruby is... That is not what I wanted either. I know that Ruby is, Little Red Riding Hood, and then, Yang is Goldilocks. I think Weiss is Snow White. Not sure about... Oh, God, the cat. Who is the cat? Why can't I remember her name? Shit. Fucking damn it. Why? Come on, brain. I don't remember. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I'm really awful at names. Just... Okay, that is freaking me out. I need to... Let's put that down there. Maybe that'll help. Oy. Maybe that's what's going on. Is because no. Because sometimes when there's nothing behind it, it still does it. That's weird. Fucking glitches. I need to figure out how to fix this. And soon, because that is annoying. That is like the third time. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put us on one more ad break. And then I'll come back and take one more suggestion for a quick doodle. And then I'm gonna probably call it a night. Okay, guys? Because I gotta get back to work on some stuff before bed. Blake, yeah. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Okay. See? Don't you ad break us? I'm sorry. It's the boss, man. He said I had to have at least 2 ad breaks. Okay? Sorry. I'm gonna put you on an ad. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh my god. Pimp Clavius. Okay, so, earlier today, I, drew by request, um, a friend's Tyrion character as a pimp, because that's what they asked for. So, Pimp Clavius, draw your favorite weapon from Ruby. That or some sort of sketch with a character. Oh! Yeah, I can do that! Yeah, let's do that. Okay. New. Do-do-do. Okay, quick character design. I know who I'll draw, because I always have so much fun drawing her. Nope. Not that color. There we go. Nope! Too big. There we go. So, so one of my favorite characters to draw is from my webcomic, and I kind of based her, so this kind of ties in with Ruby, is I kind of based her originally off of the fairy godmother from Cinderella. Because she makes dreams come true. That's literally her superpower, is she makes dreams come true. Nope. So, and although, because people also have nightmares, she kind of had this double personality for a while. So, or a separate persona that she went as that punished the bad guys. That was based off of the evil queen called Grimm. So you'd have Daydreamer and Grimm. Daydreamer, who turn dreams into reality, and Grimm, who made your nightmares real. And what games on Steam do I play? I don't play that many games on Steam just because I run off of a Mac. I know that we have so many games, like so many. Like, I don't think I can keep track. There's just so many games. I know that the only game right now that I have on Steam that I've downloaded onto my computer is Honey Pop, I think, or Honey Cap. Wait. Binder. Honeycam. It's Honeycam. There we go. That's what it's called. Honeycam. Oh god. Honeycam Studios. So okay, quick. There we go. And whoop, and this one goes to blue. And whoop. Hey! Is that Alk? What's up, my brother? Wow. Yeah, so Alk plays Overwatch. I don't own Overwatch. I don't play it. I wish I did, but I don't. I have to save my money for the next Mass Effect game. And also, I've been meaning to play Destiny, although by this point I think it's almost like not worth it because I've waited way too damn long. Hayes for horses. Shut up. Why you always gotta do that to me? Oh, by the way! Alk, you probably missed it. But look what I drew! It's you and me! In Star Trek uniforms, and I'm trying to kill you. With a cannon in a sneak attack. Get it? Okay, back to the other drawing. It's a regular Friday for us. Yeah, but not with a cannon. And I only did that because, like, in the vid for in the vid for computer open that door, you came up. You wanted to know. Oh right, mask. No eyebrows if there's a mask. If a ship could sneak attack with its cannon. Butterfly shaped mask. God damn it! I don't know why that keeps happening. That's the most annoying thing ever. I swear to God. I'm gonna figure out why that keeps happening. Okay. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what the hell that was. It was weird is what that was. That was weird. That is not normally how I draw her hair at all. Here is the hood. There's the hood. Yeah, yeah. Wait, ring, 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 ring. Want to break red? Why? What? Did it work? Are you calling me? Because I think I put my phone on silent. Why are you saying ring, ring, ring? I'm confused. What's going on? Wait, why? What's happening to me? What? Was my phone ringing? I'm so confused now. It can't be ringing because I'm looking straight at it. No, damn it, with the fucking banana phone, I'm fucking gonna kill you. Son of a bitch. Ring, 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 banana phone. Damn it, Robert. Fucking god damn it. Every time. Every goddamn time. Why do you do the thing? Really? I don't believe you. Everyone tells me how loud I am. Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone. Damn it, Robert. Oh god, that's gonna be stuck in my head. Okay, now it's gone. Oh, thank God. No, god damn it! Every time. Every friggin' time. Nope. Nope. God! Leg skins? Leg skins. Leg skins. I think it was better than how I had it originally. Maybe. Let's look at my hand and find out. Wait. Okay.
It's 22:30.
Thank you, computer. Fuck, I hate drawing hands. So much do I hate drawing hands. Okay. So basically, the design with Daydreamer is this little belt with chains made out of stars. And don't do it. Injury. Wait, what? What's happening? Why are you posting shit from Imgur? Flaming fuck joke. Why are you doing this to me? Thank you. At least this stream is going a little bit better than the stream I ran earlier today for my Tumblr followers. I mean, I did draw Pimp Turian, though, so, I mean, I did get that out of it. Pimp Clavius. God, I love Clavius. I'm so excited for that package. I have been, like, hounding him every day to find out. Well, I mean, not every day, but a lot. I have been hounding him a lot to find out if he's gotten the package yet, because I want to know what's in it. I have an insane amount of curiosity, and I must know. But what about the OC? The OC. Are we talking about my original character? Or are we talking about the show, The OC? Because if we're talking about my original character here, whose name is Daydreamer, then slash Grim, then I don't know. I mean, she makes dreams become real. And her design's kind of based off of the fairy godmother from Cinderella. That's all I got, really. Like, there's not much to it, not much else really to say besides that. I mean, I could, but then I would just be giving it away because she's one of my webcomic characters. But I've always really had fun with her design, especially since she gets these, like, huge lunar moth wings to go fly around with. Yay, I forgot what lunar moth wings look like. Let's just draw whatever. I have a real affinity with lunar moth wings because in high school I had this really, like, calming, prophetic, like, daydream about them. Yeah. And I don't know, I've kind of loved them ever since. They're like a part of my happy, and that daydream became like my happy place, which is where I go to when I see blood so that I don't pass out. Yay! I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just, yay. Hello, weird drawing. Let's make you weirder. You can tell I no longer give a fuck because my quality has just gone down spectacularly. Oh my god, that was the most awful star I've ever drawn. Oh my god. Oh, I feel like when I draw stars, I go back to my childhood and they just look so fucking awful. Like, I have to actually concentrate or else they look like shit. have played Dark Souls. I did not enjoy it. MP man, earn those monies. I did not die. I'm alive. I'm still here. Sort of. I mean, it depends on your definition of the undead, because I mean, I don't go outside, I drink people's souls. Yeah. Okay, so this is Daydreamer. Yay! I don't know what I did. I kind of gave up halfway through. I've drawn her a lot though, so I guess that helps. I am afraid of blood, but it's manageable now. It used to be not so much. What have I told you about licking feet? That is not my fetish. Please stop bringing it up. Okay. So, unless I get any more requests in the next 5 seconds, I think I'm gonna call it, an evening. So that I can, get back to work on my webcomic. And junk. Yay, junk. I do not. Ruby! I don't remember enough about Ruby to draw anything from it. Draw a horse? Oh god. Okay, I'll try. I'm not so great at horses, but I'll try. Let's bring up some reference. Oh god, wait! I have reference right here. This is awful reference, but why the fuck not? Nobody effing speak, because this is gonna be awful. 5 seconds, this is gonna be so awful. Let's play Pictionary if you can guess everything what I'm drawing. Congratulations, you're just as terrible as I am. P.S. I'm really shitty at drawing horses. Oh my god, no. Nope, nope, nope. I can't do this. Nope. No! To hell with you, abomination. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. God damn it, and Evan friggin' snagging friggin' snagging friggin' snagging fraggin'. It's really funny because I'm actually basing this off of the Pinkie Pie toy that I have. They did not do her hair right. At all. Like, for real, she has Fluttershy's hair, but it's a Pinkie Pie toy. Because I'm trash. I am My Little Pony trash. I love My Little Pony, I'm gonna be honest. It's a good show. I'm really shit at drawing horses, okay? I warned you guys, alright? If I don't have reference, I'm really crap at drawing most animals. The one exception is lizards. I'm really, really good at drawing lizards. Because I love lizards. And they're very close to dragons. I got quiet because I like lizards. Send you a Para statue. Okay, tell you what. In the next stream, I will draw Ruby because I will, like, save up a crap ton of references. Okay? I promise. Next stream. Shit! God friggin' I get fragging. I drew a lizard! Lizard! Well, I mean, it's a gecko, but still. Yay. Okay, guys. I think that's it for me. I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm losing it. Not even the tea can keep me awake this long. The Junkrat over there. Norm or Bob? What do you mean Norm or Bob? The crested gecko, guys. What's wrong with you people? The healed wasteland. Alright, seriously, guys. I think I'm gonna call it for the end of the stream. It's been really nice having you. Thank you for joining me. Your suggestions have been amazing. I swear next time I will draw Ruby for you. We were having a conversation. Oh, you guys are is ridiculous. Okay. Night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you. You people are crazy. Also what? Also what, Bob? Like, he be super far away. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Fuck you people. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna leave you with the interest screen that I keep meaning for us to use. That I put a lot of effort into, and I made a shit ton of versions of. Alright. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Oh, next stream. How about, Thursday? Yeah. Let's do Thursday then? I think Thursday. I'll do another art stream on Thursday, and I swear I will draw some Ruby then. Will that please you if I draw some Ruby? Leave some suggestions in our ask box, and I will totally draw them for you. Okay, guys? A strum. A stroom. A stroom? Okay. And that's where we're gonna end it. Bye, guys.